Why is Sargent important?
Sargent, one of the greatest and best known American painters of the late 19th century, had an unbelievable skill, especially in portraiture, in capturing his sitters while also giving us insight and information about the period in which he lived, really kind of encapsulating with his style and his artistic vision a deep insight into his times.
But we have difficulty to understand who he is really, because he could be close to the Impressionists, close to Manet. The same year he painted Miss White, which is a very traditional painting, and Madame X. So we are lost a bit with his style.
Yes, I think if we look at his best, most ambitious works, many of them which we see in this Paris period, where he is at his most ambitious, and I think his most sincere. In a portrait like Madame X, he is really showing us his artistic philosophy, which is that he thought he could make a contemporary art uniquely his own by encapsulating all of the art of the past and the present. So it's a very informed use of art history to produce something that is his own.
But so,
and he does work, I do agree, yes, he works in different styles depending on his patrons.
And because he needs money.
He does need money, and he needs to earn a living. Portraits like Madame X, which he does not on commission, but working closely with the sitter, give us more insight than something like Mrs. White, I believe. He had a very specific type of patron who was an American wife of an American wife of an ambassador, a very different needs and how they wanted to present themselves.
So sometimes he's a commercial artist, and sometimes he's very real and innovative.
There's, I think, a great variety there. And what is special about the time in Paris, this very rapid success, is that he hasn't had much criticism in this period. So he is more ambitious. He pushes the boundaries of portraiture. And after the criticism, the shock of it, which I think he understands then can be a threat to his livelihood, does put some safety net on his art. So he's tremendously prolific, and there is a great variety in his work.
Thank you.